Today on Real TV, recovering from the storm 1 month after Hurricane Matthew.
Plus, it's been a full week of Pink here at Stratford. What it means to one local group who many of you have directly given your support to this week.
And Election Day 2016 is days away. Find out who won our Twitter poll and some of your thoughts on the candidates.
It's Friday, November 4th, 2016, and you're watching Real TV. Good morning, I'm Ashton Molinax.
And I'm Sarah McDowell. It's been 1 month since Hurricane Matthew hit South Carolina.
The hurricane landed near the Low Country on October 7th, but it kept us out of school for 4 days, from the 5th through the 10th. The hurricane affected millions of people along the Atlantic coast, and its effects are still visible with debris lined up along the streets. Real TV reporter Emily McAvoy shows us how we are continuing to recover from the storm.
Following Hurricane Matthew, the Charleston area has had to face the struggle of cleaning up and recovering from the storm. The damage ranged from roof problems, flooding, downed trees, and other issues. Sophomore Sam Milliken experienced damage at her home.
So when we got back, we had shingles from our roof came off, and our umbrella in the back snapped in half, and there were branches everywhere.
Brittany Gordine, a junior here at Stratford, says that she lost power during the storm, which was common throughout the area as the falling trees hit power lines.
Power outages, but that's about it.
Sergeant Mark Bryan from Charleston County says that the main issue that occurred was the downed debris, and the majority of the cleanup will be clearing the roads and picking up the debris.
Just mainly debris cleanup and fixing the roadways, and actually we're doing pretty good on that so far.
The community has come together well to deal with the cleanup.
With us, the general public has come through extremely well with assisting their fellow neighbors.
Everybody is trying to rebound from this storm and return to their normal lives. I'm Emily McAvoy reporting for Real TV.
Berkeley County School District has decided the makeup days from Hurricane Matthew. Those days will be February 17th and April 17th. We will not be required to make up the other 2 days.
It's the end of our annual Pink Week. It's in recognition for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is October. But because of Hurricane Matthew, Pink Week was delayed until now. Students showed support for the cause by wearing pink and buying items for sale. All proceeds will go to benefit the local nonprofit organization Share Our Susie.
One of the reasons that we chose Share Our Susie is we wanted to have an organization that was locally based, and Share Our Susie started here in the Low Country. Susie McCrane was 28 years old when she was first diagnosed with breast cancer, and fortunately she beat it for a while. In 2004 she passed away, but all of the proceeds that are collected for her foundation stay right here in the Low Country.
The week ends tonight with a home game against Ashley Ridge, which will be pink themed. During halftime, a check will be presented to Share Our Susie. Pink Week was preceded from another week that was delayed from Hurricane Matthew, Homecoming Week. The dress-up days were America Monday, Dream Job Tuesday, Character Wednesday, Throwback Thursday, and Spirit Friday. On Friday, we had a pep rally where all 29 senior football players and their sponsored homecoming contestants were introduced. Our cheerleaders also performed their routine. The week ended with a homecoming football game and a tough loss against Somerville. And of course, at halftime, we had the homecoming queen results. Congrats to our new homecoming queen, Tamaya Sullivan. First runner-up was Taylor Hall, and second runner-up was Gabby Ocasio.
Another important cause that Stratford joined in was the Walk for Alzheimer's, sponsored by the National Honor Society. Real TV Kelsey Pierce has more.
The National Honor Society had their annual NHS Walk and Alzheimer's Fun Walk. It was a perfect fall day to walk. Dozens of people came out to walk. Several groups participated and each team had their own colored shirt. The walk was 3 miles and took place in the hamlets. The advisor of the National Honor Society, Mr. Edwards, has coordinated the walk for several years.
I just saw it as a great opportunity to raise money and involve the students in a great cause.
This walk was a good time to walk and talk with your friends. Halfway through the walk, staff members handed out bottles of water, and at the end of the walk, they also handed out Sonic coupons. Assistant Principal Dr. Houston says that we should get involved in events like these.
That they should go ahead and pay the money. It's a very profitable, charitable, important organization to be a part of, and we all should participate.
The walk was also a good way to get involved and support the cause. Junior Isabel McCombs had a great experience participating in the walk.
Well, I did it last year and it was really fun. It was worth it, so I decided to do it this year. And it really is. It's for a good cause, and I don't see why not.
Through donations, the event raised $2,750, and the money will go towards people in South Carolina that have Alzheimer's and people that have family members with the disease. Sophomore Araya Makta says events like this help create awareness.
I think it is a cause that we need to create awareness about.
I'm Kelsey Pierce reporting for Real TV.
This Tuesday is the big voting day in America as we vote in a new president. In this week's Stratford Speaks, we ask which candidate you support and why. Here's what some of you had to say.
I want Hillary Clinton to win because I think she would be a great leader for our country.
And Clinton's a criminal, and Trump is corrupt, and they're both terrible.
I want Hillary to win, kinda, and because Hillary is she's smarter than Trump, as you can see, and Trump, he's very uneducated, and he just says whatever comes to mind, and you can't be president and not know what you're doing.
I want Trump to win because I don't like Hillary.
You should vote for Hillary.
I want no one to win, because both of them just tried.
And Trump 2016, make America great again.
I'd probably be Hillary because Trump wants to do a bunch of stuff with tax money that is irrelevant, so Hillary probably can do a little bit better.
We asked the same question on our Twitter poll this week, and the results are in. Most of you have cast your vote for Donald Trump to be our next president.
It's High Five Friday. At Stratford, we take that spirit and spread it to our future nights. Real TV reporter Nicole Creamery has the story.
Every Fridays, Stratford athletes wake up early and arrive at elementary schools by 7 in the morning to greet elementary students.
Get up so they can go to multiple schools to high five kids and just motivate them for Friday.
Athletes stand by the entrance of the elementary schools and give the students high fives. Not only are the elementary kids enjoy this,
I like to high five you guys,
but also the athletes.
Seeing the little kids and their faces and everything, and they always have a smile, so it always brightens my day.
After getting high fives, athletes walk around classrooms to greet more elementary kids.
High Five Friday makes me happier because I like making people happy and I love children.
Principal Mitchum says kids are excited to give high fives these Friday mornings.
We love High Five Friday because it is so much fun. The kids are so excited when they see all of you and they get to get out of their cars. Most of them run up to give you high fives, and it just is a great way to start the day.
Athlete Isabella Nielsen says High Five Friday affects her day when giving high fives to little kids.
It definitely is a great way to start off my day. It makes me feel a lot better. And it's just a good little encouragement.
The athletes are looked up to as role models to the younger kids. They know they are making a difference in a child's day.
I want to have my picture.
The biggest thing they take out of it is they have somebody to look up to, and they think you all are very cool because you're all dressed out in your Stratford clothes and outfits, and I think it just gives them some older kids to really look up to.
These Friday mornings are a terrific way to kick off the weekend. High Five Friday absolutely adds joy to the team spirit and amusement to the kids. I'm Nicole Crumright, and have a High Five Friday.
High five. Now let's see how our athletes are doing.
Here's Garland Connolly with your sports update.
The rough season continues for Stratford football. The Knights defense might have played its best game of the year against Somerville during our homecoming game, but it wasn't enough as the offense couldn't get anything rolling, dropping the Knights to 0-8 on the season. Last week, our arch rival Goose Creek Gators were too much for the Knights, winning 42-10. It is now 10 years since Stratford last beat Goose Creek. The Knights have one more chance tonight to pick up a win against Ashley Ridge in the Dungeon. That game was supposed to happen on October, but Hurricane Matthew pushed it back until tonight. The game kicks off at 7:30. Both of our cross-country teams are heading to state after strong showings in the lower state meet. The boys' teams took home runner-up honors at lower state meet. That team consists of James Jackson, Dylan Adams, Grant Amigo, Gavin Weaver, Parker Calvert, and Wyatt Whitman. The girls' team took home 4th place as the lower state meet consists of Peyton Smith, Caitlin McDade, Alyssa Davis, Skylar Slag, Sadie Smith, and Carolina Hankins. Good luck to both of our cross-country teams as they head to state tomorrow. Our Lady Knights volleyball team is celebrating a good season as they made the playoffs for the first time in 7 years under the head coach, Aaron Took. The Lady Knights won 11 matches in the regular season but they had to face one of the best teams in the state in Blythewood on the road. Blythewood knocked the Knights out in the first round, but still congratulations to the volleyball team on a successful season. Another Lady Knights team earning a playoffs bid was the Lady Knights tennis team. They lost in the first round to another tough team in River Bluff, but they were also led by first-year head coach, Coach Ellis. Congratulations to those girls on a successful season. A couple of our swimmers had a strong showing during the state meet. Matthew Augustinelli came in 7th place in the 500-meter freestyle and 11th in the 200-meter freestyle. 8th grader Mackenzie Fennell came in 27th place in both 500 and 200-meter freestyle events. And the girls' 400-meter freestyle relay team came in 16th place with 3 middle schoolers on the team. Congratulations to those swimmers on a successful season. That's a wrap of your fall sports season, but things are just heating up on the ice for hockey this season. Stratford is on the ice tonight in a matchup against Bishop England and Porter Goud. The game is at the Carolina Ice Palace and the puck drops at 6. And that's all for sports.
Thanks, Carlin. Be sure to check here in the next 2 weeks for the next installment of Real TV. I'm Ashley Molinex.
And I'm Sarah McDowell, signing off.